Myleene Klass, first found famous, you know, with Hearsay. That's Myleene, 2 decades ago.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy. Last year she made headlines as the first I'm a Celeb Legend winner, and of course the bearded dragon on The Masked Singer. Who can forget that? What a great fun that was. This summer, though, she's returning to classical music alongside the Royal Philharmonic Concert Orchestra. Joins me now. Back to what you love.
Yes.
It's just great, this, isn't it? It's a whole summer to look forward to.
Do you know, it's so exciting because it's like buses. You wait for one classical concert and I've got 3 that have come along. So I've got one live in Hyde Park this Friday.
Fantastic.
Then one with Andrea Bocelli next Friday. Wow. And then a third one at Battersea Park in the bank holiday in August.
Oh,
so
lovely.
I can't get enough of live music, you know, like so many. And to have the Philharmonic playing in a park, you've got your rosé, you've got, you know, the kids with their ice creams.
It's very relaxed, Myleene.
So nice.
Because you know, we've talked about this before, that sometimes people feel a wee bit intimidated by classical music, and they shouldn't. Because it's joyful, isn't it?
But I think they're made to feel that way.
So do
because
I.
you don't know when to clap, you don't know the rules. There could be somebody warbling in a language you don't necessarily understand, and it feels really intimidating.
Yeah.
But this is in a park. You're listening to Jurassic Park. You're listening to Indiana Jones.
Beautiful music.
Summer of the Rainbow. And, you know, things that kids love, we love from our childhood.
Of course.
And you can just wear your shorts, which is just as well, because this weather is just
wear your
next level.
shorts, wear all that. Yeah, you've got to watch in the heat, though, haven't you? But it's not somebody's instrument. Very, very...
It's really funny you say that, because last year we actually had to, halfway through the concert, and I told all the kids on the front row what was going on.
Yeah.
We had to bring in shades because the violinist on the front row, his violin was worth over £250,000 and it was beginning to melt in the sun.
No.
Yes.
Goodness, we don't want that to happen.
So there was jeopardy as well.
We definitely don't want that to happen. What I really like about so many things that you do, but you went back to your old school.
I did, Cliff Park.
And you mentor and you encourage and you pass on what you've learned to the next lot that are coming up.
I am. I'm a mentor for some mentees at my old school, Cliff Park, and I went and gave a class. You can see them all there.
That's so cute.
I was told, would you come and give a class? And then 450 kids showed up.
Brilliant.
So that was a really big class.
Oh, wow.
So I got to do the entire school. But it does mean a lot to me. I didn't go to private schools. I went to state schools, and I think that they so often get forgotten. And especially now living in London, you can just really see sort of that gulf. And I want to be able to make sure I put something back into my community.
Especially when it comes to music. Because your girls are growing up. I mean, they're in a house surrounded by music. You know, they love that. And everybody should have the opportunity to experience that.
Even if you're not going to become the next sort of Taylor Swift or Bocelli or join the Philharmonic, what you could do is a skill set that you learn from music, listening to each other, problem solving, working as a team. All of those things count for something. And at the minute, you know, the government put 22p aside per head, per child, per week. That's not going to even buy some rosin for your bow. It just doesn't do anything.
No, it doesn't.
So it's no wonder it's gotten it's been pushed to the back, and it's such a shame because it really
enriches life.
It brings so much forward. It's like the first thing you do when you all get together at a party is you sing Happy Birthday. You all go to concerts. Music binds people together.
No, it does. It does. And you took your girls to see Taylor Swift.
Do you know what?
Great fun.
They were lightweights. I stood for the whole 3.5 hours. They were back and forth getting popcorn and stuff.
Goodness me. And you would appreciate that as somebody who's an entertainer. Appreciate just how amazing she was.
I think she's incredible.
Can you believe that it's 20 years since Hearsay?
Stop saying that.
I'm sorry.
It feels like only yesterday.
It really, really does. And it was such a huge show and a huge moment in sort of pop culture, really. There's a story to be told, and you and all of you guys are the ones to tell it eventually. There's a lot that went on.
Definitely a story to be told. I've got the diaries, and it's so funny because I keep getting asked about them, but they've been locked away because they are so precious.
Yeah, of course.
I've just
You've got to do
them away.
Something about that, though. Eventually, I think so, because it was a real moment in time, and it was a different time as well. And it'd be interesting to find out what exactly went on.
Well, I don't know anyone that's kept diaries from that time, and when I look back through them, everyone's mentioned in them because we were meeting everyone from royalty through to whoever was in our Polydor stable, if you like to call it, you know, like Daniel Bedingfield and Sophie Ellis-Bextor. We'd end up on, like, planes together. So there was just so many stories from that time.
And you and our Kate, you know, our Kate Garvey, have got a lovely connection. I know you both do radio shows.
We do.
And you've become really, really good friends. You know, there she is.
Lovely Kate.
And she needs her pals. She really does.
It's been lovely to be there for her. She has been through a lot, as we all know. But Kate, bless her, she called me up and she said, can you help me out with something? And I thought it was going to be a techie question.
Right.
Because with Kate, it's usually a techie question. And it was, can you help me put a birthday party together for my daughter in 3 days?
OK.
So I didn't expect it, but it was all hands on deck, and it was so nice because my whole family got involved. So my partner did the garden, my girls, they helped with the chairs and the tables,
beautiful.
and we put an entire party together.
Lovely. That was for Darcy, wasn't it?
It was for her 18th birthday. We wanted to make it one for her to remember, and to also... The reason it was so tricky is we moved the entire party from a venue that I'd booked into her house because she wanted to be close to her dad. So
that's lovely.
that was a nice thing to be able to do for Kate, yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful. Well, look, have the best summer.
Thank you.
I know that you will. All things orchestral.
All things orchestral on Friday.
All things orchestral.
Come to Hyde Park.
This Friday, London to Hyde Park, and then after that, and
Hyde
then
Park.
the big one in August as well.
Yeah,
Gosh,
I'm actually going to be playing for that one.
Oh,
so
that would be brilliant,
my mum will
Myleene.
come to that one.
Of course. Keep doing what you do.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Thank you.